Potatoes and conversations?
No, like papas, like we're dads. You know what? Yeah, potatoes and conversations.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Episode 4. We're here. That's right. Here with my co-host Christian P.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd make it to the 4th episode, but here we are.
Here we are. P is for pause, by the way. We're here, and I'm your co-host Mauricio.
I am Xtian.
Lobster. We're here to talk about some interesting thing, very depressing. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know I keep bringing that up, but I mean, that's just the future, bro. That's just life. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with it. I think that's part of growing up. We just realize not everything is sugar plum drops and
can't look at the world through rose-colored lenses.
No more, dude.
I like to remind people that like your life might be shitty, but it could be worse.
It could be. I'm not gonna say anything. It could be worse.
Yeah.
Definitely. We're here to have fun, talk about some topics, and hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, first show. Let's get into it.
Let's go. I saw recently they did a when the attorney general goes after like some big corporation because he did something illegal,
like subpoena.
No, what's it called? They do like these giant like lawsuits.
A class action.
Like a class action lawsuit, sort of, but like a criminally charged.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called. They recently did it with
TD Bank.
Okay.
Because they found out they were laundering money. And the government was like, nah, I'm send me your leader, big dog. Like, this is not, bring him up right here because this ain't gonna cut it. And it's really like, it's refreshing to see like
someone being held accountable.
I know realistically it's probably a scapegoat.
Oh, 100%.
It's probably the intern, or it's probably like they're probably getting it's probably a
like the CEO's like, who's the newest guy we have here?
They just hey, intern, guess what? You are now CEO.
Bringing in coffee, like, oh my god. Texting his mom, like, Mom, you'll never believe what just happened.
They put the little CEO hat on him. And then the fucking FBI raids.
Yeah.
Hey, here he is. It's a lot of like. Or it's just like $1 million fine. It's like
a cost of doing business. That's all it is.
$20 billion bank, right? And then they got like a $200 million fine, which I mean is a lot, but
it's like the whole opioid epidemic.
Yeah.
Opioid epidemic.
Yeah.
Like the corporation whose name escapes me that eventually got like held liable for. They didn't even have to admit guilt.
Yeah.
They just paid a fine, and it's
fine.
just like
that is so evil, man. For me,
I agree.
There's a car that came out like in the 70s. To me, the fact that you can risk people's lives because you'd rather pay the bill, is like evil. That should be jail time, dude. Like because but there's this car that came out in the 70s. I can't remember the name of the car, but it was I can't remember what brand it was. But the car had a like a lethal accident, like a defect that if it got rear-ended, it exploded. Like exploded.
Like spontaneously combusted.
Because there's like a problem with wiring in the gas tank being in the rear, but if it got rear-ended, it just lit up. And they came out that they knew about it. They knew about the defect, and they're
just like push it out.
They literally said, "We'll just pay the fines, or we'll pay to do the recalls." But we just push it out anyways.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that is evil as fuck. Yeah. Like you're literally
some Lex
killing
Luthor
people,
shit.
man. Like there's a lot of companies that'll do that. And I'm just like, there's got to be. I think if you were to actually hold people accountable, like the way Japan does a lot of their laws, they may seem insane, but I mean they're there for
a reason.
For a reason. I know their society is like super strict and very like they have that sense of community where they kind of the civilization, they kind of keep each other in check, sort of.
America's very individualistic, while Japan...
It's super individualistic.
While Japan puts like the needs of the community before the individual.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's such an insane concept because over here, there's nothing like that.
Yeah.
Right? Over here, it's like everyone for themselves.
Yeah. I
get mine before you get yours. That's why over there, they'll do like... I mean, there's a lot of other cultures do it too, but I think over there, it's very hardcore.
Yeah.
Where they'll like clean the stadiums before they leave. And
it's
they'll
crazy.
Like... You can send a 10-year-old to go to the grocery shopping, and the family... The community itself like protects children, right? It's like they're the most important thing. You have to make sure they're protected so you can rely on everyone around you obviously there's creeps, there's assholes, there's evil people out there
everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go. But I think that's a beautiful thing, and I don't see that in America, obviously, because I really don't know. I mean, we have so many cultures, man. You know what I mean? So many different groups of people with different upbringing, or almost no culture. You know what I mean? They have to just make one on the fly, right?
I think it does have to do a lot about the culture, and without making it sound like super racist, I think it is like the European mindset, because Europeans are very much like, it's about me.
Yeah.
It's about my come up. It's about my this. So they brought that mentality when they came to America and the whole American dream. Because you think about it, the Native Americans, they were very much about the community.
Right.
It was like, it takes a village. That phrase came from somewhere.
Right.
Because everything like revolved around helping everyone.
Right.
Same thing with a lot of like Latin American countries.
Yeah.
And I think Japan has maintained that idea. As someone who's been there, it is very like the level they take it to.
Right.
After
it's insane, right?
like Saturday night where everybody's like partying and like Shibuya station in like Tokyo is just like trashed. There's people that come out and clean, sometimes like in costume. Like they'll do cosplay,
Oh, that's cool.
Like they'll dress up as Pikachu or something.
Yeah.
They are not getting paid. It is 100% volunteer. And that would never happen.
No,
here. Like, no. You get like 2 people. Over there, it's just like a wave of Pikachu's picking up trash.
Right. I mean, I think that's a beautiful thing. I know a lot of younger Japanese, I think there's a lot of like, they're kind of over it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of hate for, I wish I had more freedom, or it wasn't so hated, looked down upon. But there are some aspects that it would be nice that as a community, their beliefs that were shared, right? That like, hey, we should take care of this. We should go out of our way. Or like every Wednesday, we all dress as Pikachu and pick up trash. Like, I think that would stick, to be honest.
I agree, man. It'd be dope. And
but it goes against what America's all about. Yeah, it goes
and
against.
It sucks because
freedom.
Even things like universal health care. People, their main argument is like, well, why should my tax dollars pay for this guy's doctor visit? And it's like, I'm cool with that.
I don't care.
If there's a poor dude that like, I don't know, needs
a kidney or something. Like, okay, he needs a kidney. If I can help him, great. But it's not even like, a lot of it too, it's like, if you look at the numbers, right, we would spend less money on like individually spend less money on insurance,
on health insurance,
if we did universal health care. But there's, I mean, obviously, I think most people would agree. I think most people are on the same page. Like even Republicans and conservative people that hate Obamacare, they don't realize they're on the Obamacare. It's just named different, right?
Yeah.
They would agree that it's a program that works, that they need, that helps them, that helps other people around them. But it's just the way it's portrayed in the media, and a lot of times it's a lot of lobbying, man. Like lobbying has been a lot. I think what's pushed modern America in the direction has been for the longest. You know what I mean? If they can make an extra buck.
Yeah, that's like, I made the joke earlier, but I was almost kind of serious. Where like the second they said corporations are people, it just kind of screwed everything up. Because now corporations are paying a senator however many $1 million to be like, vote against this bill. And I don't care where your loyalties lie. You give me $1 million, I'm on your side.
I mean, dude. Especially when there's not, you don't have that. Screw the individual, it's about the community mindset. You know,
it's like,
I mean, don't get me wrong. There are greedy people in Japan. There are people that have been like thrown in jail, and for doing some evil shit. But as a whole, I don't know. It's a whole different world, and I think it would be nice, but like I said, it would never be the case in the United States. You know what I mean? It's all about you as an individual.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. Hopefully one day it changes. Hopefully one day. As far as like, I think the internet helps, or like stuff like that, where we're like try to see, there is an internet culture, right? The fact that you can walk around saying "Skibbity Toilet Ohio" and people understand you, you know what I mean? Like, it's like there is an internet culture, you know what I mean? So who knows what that means for Gen Z and what they're gonna do in the future?
No, I agree. And it does give me hope for the future, because Gen Z, I think, is very aware of like socioeconomic problems, and they're very vocal about it.
There's a lot of like, why are y'all putting up with this? Like,
fuck
this, dude. Like, fuck them.
I think millennials are disillusioned with it, but I think Gen Z is kind of like, nah, we're gonna do something.
I'm just not gonna like show up to work. I don't care. I think it's hard for millennials because we've been through so much. 9/11 and then the whole bullshit with Trump, and like you're just seeing like all this crazy stuff. Back to Katrina.
Yep.
I mean, just so many. The market crashed in 2008, and then now it's crashing again. Now you're trying to buy a house and you can't do crap. And you're just so like, now we're at a point, especially me as a millennial, that like I have responsibilities.
Yeah.
I have to I need a paycheck. I have to feed my children. And Gen Z are in a position where they're already aware of what's going on, and they don't have maybe the responsibility. They can say
maybe a cell phone bill.
Screw you, right? Blow up. I don't care. Tear it all down, dude. Who gives a crap? And you're like, yeah, dude, it's fuck them. As long as you don't affect my job.
Exactly. What I have faith for is Gen Alpha, which is like our kids' age.
No, we're screwed, dude. We're cooked.
Really?
I think maybe they're just on Rocket League and Roblox 24/7, dude.
My only like saving grace there is because like I think a large part of us like just hating how the status quo, but just accepting it is our upbringing, especially as Latinos, where like we're taught like, yo, keep your head down, do as you're told, and like eventually you might become something, I don't bring up my daughter that. I'm like, no, question everything. Columbus Day, nah, we don't celebrate that. Tell your teacher we don't celebrate that.
As Native American
exactly
Day,
No, it's Indigenous People Day. Let them know.
I think there's that advantage of being a parent, especially as a millennial, is that, like, you see the things you didn't like and you're like, I'm gonna try it. Like I've mentioned before, as long as you don't overdo it. But there is definitely this sense of like my son, like I was raised in that whole speak when you're spoken to, like don't interrupt, and obviously there's manners, but then there's like a mijo, if there's something important, you know what
stand
I mean?
up for yourself,
stand up for
speak
yourself
your mind,
speak your mind and do what you got to do. Like, I don't know. There's a lot, that goes into it, I guess. A lot into being a parent.
Yeah, I agree. I openly encourage Nati all the time. I'm like, even if I say something you disagree with, or I say something that you might think is wrong, tell me, because I'm not perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah. I understand that I'm wrong about things. I might have misunderstood something you said. And I try to be good about that as well. As like if she says like, Dad, I didn't mean that, and I'm like, I'm sorry. That's my fault. Like,
I try to apologize. I mean, that's something growing up I never heard. Right?
Facts,
ever,
bro.
Right? But if my son tells me something and I was wrong, I'm like, sorry. I didn't mean. I didn't know.
Mean it.
Because to be honest, it's like, how can I expect him to be a sympathetic individual if he can't hear from me? You know what I mean? Like, and I recognizing you're wrong, I think is a big thing. A big thing. You know what I mean? Because you're never gonna grow.
Yeah.
Until you accept it.
I mean, I didn't learn that until my adulthood, man. Until Adi beat my ass and was like, "Look, you're wrong."
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry.
That's cool.
Switching gears a little bit, I did go to Boston here.
Oh yeah, that's right, dude. How was that?
Week. It was fun. It was cool. I love going up north. It is one of my most favorite things to do. Not just specifically Boston. I like Boston. It's very nice.
Yeah.
But anywhere up north. As I'm sure you know, I have a reputation of being a little mean sometimes.
No. That's just the north. The
north. Yeah. When I was in New York.
right.
No. And I love that, man. Like, there's something so
being so like dry cut.
Yeah, it's like chicken noodle soup for my soul. I hopped from the airport. I hopped in my Uber. We got to the first light. Immediately, people were honking, and I was just like, "Yes,
these are my people. I'm home." Right? That's how I felt when I went back to Mexico for the first time in like 20 years. I'm like, looking at all these Mexican streets and like people that look like my uncle. I'm like, this is where I belong.
Like Theo? Is that you?
I was like, no, but we could be. What's your last name? Like, that's really a lot of that, yeah.
But I love it, man. And I went with my nephew. It was very weird. It was out of the blue. He messages me randomly one day and it's like, hey, I have some time off. I'm going to Boston. And I'm like,
why Boston? Just because?
Just go. He's never been. And I guess he's wanted to go. And that's it. That's all he texted me. And I was just like, okay, cool. Like, are you asking me to go? Are you buying me a ticket? Like, what's going on? I don't know what this means. And I was like, do you want me to go with you? And he was just like, yeah, if you want, you know, you don't have to. And I was like, sure.
He's like, it would only mean the world to me. You know what I mean? Like,
I just want to spend time with you on.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. One of his friends, I guess, works at the hotel. He's like a front desk manager.
Oh, okay, cool.
So he like hooked it up. Like the room, I think we ended up only paying like $150 a night each.
Okay, cool.
And it was a very nice hotel. Very cool. Used to be a prison, apparently. Very interesting. Whoa. Yeah. But yeah, it was very cool. I enjoyed it. Got some lobster rolls, went down to the harbor.
I've never had a lobster roll.
Really?
Don't know what that. I just imagine.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Lobster on bread.
It's lobster on a roll. exactly what it sounds like.
Like a shrimp. Like I think of shrimp po' boy.
Yeah.
Or similar. A lobster roll. I just imagine the same thing.
Because
it's like a Philly cheesesteak, but with lobster.
Yeah. Well, there's no like cheese and onions.
Yeah.
But it's very similar. And I will die on this hill. Sorry, I mean to curse. I will die on this hill. Lobster, shrimp, and like crab, overrated.
Oh yeah,
they have zero flavor. What you're tasting
well, you're in the middle of
butter.
Boston, dude. Where do they get these? Where do you see? Where's the sea, bro? They're importing it from. Fucking,
I'm just saying, like it tastes like a buttery roll. Is what it tastes like.
It's like when I was in Monterrey, we went to a seafood restaurant, and I'm like, the sea is like thousands of miles away. We're in the middle of a desert. Yeah. Like, I hope I don't get sick. Like that has. It was a really nice restaurant, but I was just saying, like, these cannot be fresh. There's no way unless they kill them out back, which I doubt.
The Boston Harbor might have lobster. I don't know.
Do they get? Is lobster? It's a saltwater animal, right?
I don't know.
Where the fuck is Boston? I don't even know. Where the fuck
the Northeast, bro.
I don't even know. I'm thinking like
it's by like Connecticut, Maine.
Oh, okay. So it's off the sea.
It's off the sea.
I honestly don't know where Boston is.
Well, it's Massachusetts.
Anything past Tennessee, it just is all a blur to me, dude.
Oh, you're a good old Southern boy.
I am. This is all I know, bro. Clayton County is all I know. It's right off the sea, dude. Salem. Yeah, no shit. Like, of course.
It's off good. The Boston Tea Party.
I'm going to appear very stupid on this episode. It's like, it's
good content though. Where people are gonna think you're faking it either way. It's fine.
Definitely faking it, dude. Of course.
You wouldn't know American history.
That's right.
Yeah.
I've only been through, almost every level.
You've only been here since kindergarten. Why would you know?
Exactly. I've only been here since I was 4. So
yeah, exactly.
They don't teach us that.
Yeah.
Boston is dope, man. I've never been. I want to go, but I also hear it's a very racist town. I guess that's everywhere. To be honest.
Yeah, that's America.
Even Mexico. Mexico's racist as shit.
Oh yeah,
dude. You go
every
over
Latin American country is not. Ironically, not colorist. Towards white people. They are racist towards their own people.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of colorism. There's a lot of like, just for looking darker, you get hate. And I'm just like, bro. We were born in the same hospital. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Well, now, obviously. But it's just crazy. I don't know. It's everywhere. I do hear Boston. Like, it's so crazy how Massachusetts can be so left-leaning. Yeah. Right? And still be, like, super racist.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, fun fact. Massachusetts has voted, like, every county has voted blue.
I think it was the past, only
10 years or something.
It was like the only state, right? This election that actually went all blue.
All blue. And, I've heard that they're very racist, and I've met people from Boston, not in Boston, but from there that are super racist.
Oh, really? Damn.
But while I'm there,
super nice.
I don't get that vibe.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say nice, but
well, I guess
they're as mean to me as they are to everybody.
they're mean to everybody. Yeah. If they were nice to you, then that'd be a problem.
I mean, one guy,
racist motherfucker.
It's like anti-racist. They're super nice.
It's passive aggressive racism.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I got compliments on my One Piece like sweater. I was like, oh, they're cool here. They're cool.
Yeah. But, are you sure he wasn't trying to rob you?
I mean,
hey, I like your sweater,
like, what
bro.
size that
what size
sweater?
That sweater? I like your sweater. Where'd you get it from? I'll tell you where I'm getting it from. Snatch that shit. Snatch that shit.
I don't know, man. They're complimenting. Monkey D. Luffy wouldn't stand by that. They wouldn't take that, you know?
It's like that meme with the Mexican cartel. Or like if you're getting mugged, or I mean, if you're getting, obviously something's happening with you, and then you're like, no, think about what Goku would do, and they're like, let him go, let him go, let him go. Yeah.
Goku would approve
Mexicans,
of this.
dude. Mexicans love Dragon Ball Z, dude. I mean, it's a social event over there, dude. Everybody.
I forgot what it was. I saw a video as to why that is, though. I think it's because like American cartoons were too expensive to air down there, so they like
they were dubbing.
They were putting in like Japanese anime shows, and that's what a lot of kids grew up on. So like to them, Goku's like an icon,
childhood hero. Yeah, exactly. A lot of anime. That boxing anime that's on Netflix now. That one was in Spanish.
Sir, Hajime no Ippo, the fighting.
Hajime no Ippo,
coded, man,
is huge in Mexico. That is so good. That soccer anime, obviously, why wouldn't it be right?
Blue Lock?
No, the old one. Old, super old. I think it's like same era as the boxing one. Goku, I mean Dragon Ball Z, like all those animes are like huge in Mexico, dude.
I mean, Hajime no Ippo, I found it later in life when they put it on Netflix. It's so good. Because it's so realistic.
Yeah.
Except the few times where I'm like, this man should have brain damage. He should be dead.
Yeah.
But it's very cool because in, I think season 2, the champion, the like world champ or something, for his weight class is based off of a Mexican fighter. So I feel like they were like, Mexico, they rocking with us, so we rocking with them.
Right? Yeah. It's always cool, man. The Mexican characters are always kind of cool.
Except in One Piece.
Is it? Oh, no.
There is one Mexican character. I forgot his name, but it is so like race. Like his name is probably Taco or something. I don't know.
Is it?
But he has like a sombrero, and I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
I love it.
I'm not Mexican, and I got a little offended.
And I'm like, ooh, ooh,
Oda.
You're traveling the world. The only Mexican you see is like stereotypical. Like damn, Speedy Gonzalez's brother. What is that cousin? What is it? Slowpoke Gonzalez. That's what I imagine.
They made up for it though, because in live action they made Monkey D. Luffy the Mexican actor.
Nah, isn't he like Brazilian or something? Is he Mexican?
He's Mexican.
Oh shit! I didn't know
Mexican.
That. Yeah. Wow, I thought he was because he's supposed to be in the anime, supposed to be Brazilian, right?
Yeah, Oda. He's not supposed to be, but Oda in a SBS, which is like Ask Me Anything, he says what
country they're from.
Yeah, what country each person like he envisions them being from.
Oh, okay.
And Luffy, he does say Brazil, but the actor is
Mexican. Yeah.
And when I tell you this man is Monkey D. Luffy.
Oh, really? Let's go.
After the last season, he took time off to go sailing. To go sailing from country to country. Yeah. And I'm like, this man is really like in the role.
I didn't think you could actually do that, right?
I mean, I think if you have a big enough
probably
boat,
have a problem with that, right? Like,
I mean, if you're like the EU or something.
I guess, right? Yeah. As long as you got a yacht. Who gives a shit? What you do?
You could do anything with enough money. You got that Netflix money. You could do anything you want.
True.
Yeah.
I'm sure you just plan ahead of time and get with your lawyers or something.
Coast Guard gets you. He's like, I'm just method acting. I'm sorry.
I'm Monkey. One Piece. Oh, One Piece.
Oh, he just gets super in a row. It's like, no.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that. That's dope. I didn't know he was Mexican. I thought he legit was, because he does have a kind of an accent.
Yeah.
You know, I just thought he was Portuguese or something, Brazilian.
He is Mexican. The actor who plays Zoro, which is a three swordsman, is
He's
Japanese.
Korean? Oh, Japanese.
He's Japanese. Super cool. He also plays the One Piece card game.
Okay, yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah,
he plays with Oda, the creator of One Piece. Yeah. Like he posted, I think, a screenshot of like a text that he had where Oda is like, "Hey, do you want to come by and play One Piece later? If not, that's cool. Just don't reply." And I'm just like,
"What the heck?"
Like, I don't mean to bother you, but like, if you don't want to reply, that's cool.
That's almost like a power move, right? Now you have to reply. Like, as if not, you're like
you're an asshole.
If you don't reply, you're an asshole, right? like the very least, I don't know. You can give something back. Like he's forcing you to reply. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I can't not reply to this man.
Exactly. But like, also, who turns down plant wheel?
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't even know. I don't even know how to play, dude. And I'm over here like, hell yeah, dude.
I mean, yeah,
that's crazy.
Imagine learning from the GOAT.
Right.
Every card I'd play, I'm like, can you autograph that?
Yeah.
Do you mind autographing that real quick?
I'm gonna play this.
Little Sharpie.
Slide a pen. Yeah, why not, dude? Fuck it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, man. You guys are great. It's been fun. I know,
as always,
these last couple episodes have been a little serious, but we're gonna have some fun. It's been fun. I really enjoy doing these. I hope we can keep making them.
Yeah, he yells at me after the camera's cut, like, "Hey, stop being so serious."
He's like, "God damn it, Christian!"
And I'm just like, "The world sucks, and they need to know it."
Yeah, I want people to be as miserable as I am. Yeah, nah, but seriously, this is great, man. I love it. It's a lot of fun.
Facts.
And hopefully we can get it set up. Next time we can just set up and start talking quicker. I know it takes us a little time, but it is what it is.
It's always fun. It's always fun hanging out with my co-hosts. Even if no one's watching, I enjoy doing this just to do it,
Yeah, it's a nice little break from everything.
Yeah. But thank you guys. Much love. Any last words before we cut out?
I was about to say, you brother kill me or what's going on here? All right, guys. Follow us on YouTube, Spotify. I think we're gonna have an Instagram or TikTok.
We'll have an Instagram and TikTok
whenever our social media manager feels like making it.
I'm sorry.
And we're gonna upload these clips, man. Hope you guys enjoy them.
Yeah, for sure. Love you guys. Like, subscribe to keep the music alive, and remember, the world's a better place with you in it. Much love.
Peace.